Oh my, it's that middle finger music. Oh my, it's that middle
We here with, Mr. Awesome.
Two up, two down, VA Town, VA Awesome Dreamer, global music, we all around. Respect, you know what I mean? Stop the violence movement in my city, Danville, VA. All lives matter, believe that. Wow. You hear me?
So exactly, just to get, some backdrop on the name that you have for yourself, Awesome Dreamer. How exactly did that come about?
Wow. I keep it 100. A couple years back, I was in a situation where I was put down. I was forced to be able to lay down, sit down, and rebuild myself, and it took a couple of years to do that. And I was taking a ride one day. Once I actually got to the point where I'd be able to move around, took a ride one day, and I started doing this music. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to a point where I was thinking, okay, what type of name I wanted for self, And I started out with Dreamer, but something else was a little more spontaneous, a little more, elevated. And I kind of added awesome to it, you know what I'm saying? When I looked in the mirror, I looked at myself and I thought about everything I had been through, all the struggles that I went through, and I thought about, I said, in order to make it, you gotta, in order for me had made it this far and what I come through in my life in 36 years, only first thing I said was awesome God, not comparing myself to a God, but it only had to be an awesome one to make it through what I went through. So I kind of blended the two, and it was Awesome Dreamer. Then I'm from VA, so you get VA Awesome Dreamer, so that's where it came solid at,
I know you said something about God, what's your viewpoint, what's your perspective on how God is portrayed today and how he constantly, have a presence in our lives for the ones that do believe in him?
Well, it's a personal relationship that you have to incur with God. God is the only one that can judge you. People tend to call themselves God, and people tend to be judgmental. But at the same time, when you come from what I come from a spiritual background, old school teaching, and I was taught to know God for a personal relation, and through my personal relations, although I'm not perfect, I won't die. I will die not perfect. So that means all my righteousness that I do, I can never be perfect. So that means, when Jesus died for my sins, he died for everything that I could do wrong, but I had to believe in that. And to believe in that is eternal life. So regardless of what I do, regardless of what we do, this is of the flesh. You do things to please the flesh, and anything you introduce the flesh to, it becomes a part of you. I say that to say this: to know God, so it's over everything. You can make it through anything. I'm a firm believer of that. People that know me know. I make mountains move. When you know God, you can make mountains move. You the awesome dreamer. Anything that you dream, you're going to fulfill. You just got to believe. It's all about belief, sacrifice. You know what I mean? And I'd have done it so much, he'd have proved to me so many times. That's why I'm here to tell y'all, you know what I mean? It's all about that God. It's only one God. It ain't about a man. It's only a God. You know what I mean? That's on the soul. I'm a soul man. So when I write and I make that music, I'm always speaking about future, present, past. You know what I mean? Because I love to speak things in existence. You know what I mean? And so y'all can see. So y'all can see and be like, yeah, he right. He did it. It's a difference in saying it. But when I show you, then it's like you're a believer. And then, I'm just somebody that I want people to learn from. If I can help you in it, to get ahead or get out of that situation is something that I said. As an artist, that's what I'm supposed to do.
rolling up on this perfect day. My fingers stink, wash my hand before I go to work so they don't smell a sin. My daddy go to church and they
But you got that best aunt that you look at as an idol, and you pretty much want to be him. You like his walk, his talk, his clothes, his swag. You listen to his lyrics, because what you say is who you are.
Nobody fucking with it, just a couple nigga, couple bitches, to be specific. Hey, if you hate it, it's cool. I know the true reason. Mad because I'm grinding alone. You be your own witness. We be our own worst critic when we on the mission to be successful.